Hi, Gordon with another edition of the Unscripted Series. And one of our enthusiasts said, hey, toward the end, give me an idea of the end of the build process. Like, does Aaron play every instrument or, what happens? And so I'll just give you a bit of an overview of how things occur. In general, in the shop, there are two people that can do each step. So if you pick out any of the 14 steps, two people can handle those and are trained for it and are experts at doing those. There's a couple of things that only Shar does. There's a couple of things that only Aaron does. But in general, we want overlap for a variety of reasons. We always want another expert that we can talk to if things aren't going well. If somebody gets sick, we got someone to cover them. So there's those types of considerations. But if we look at, now I want to look at kind of the overall flow and come back to this thing about does Aaron play every instrument. So every instrument starts off with Shar. She does wood selection and she does side bending. And then every instrument ends with either Aaron or I. And we are both the setup experts. So we, one or the other of us is going to string the instrument and do all the setups, the saddle, the nut, the tuners, strap buttons, pickup, stringing, tuning. Either Aaron or I does that. And at that point, the instrument, its 14th picture is taken, and you see it on Uke Tracker. So Uke Tracker says, okay, here's when step 14 was completed. But in our mind, that instrument is not done. So the next thing that happens to it is it comes from the shop into the house, and it gets photographed. And I do all of the final photography. If I'm traveling, Aaron does it, but it gets photographed and it gets uploaded onto the website. But the instrument is still not complete. What we want at that point is someone that did not do the setup to look it over and do a quality assurance, check. And for a long time, that was only Shar that did that. And now Nicole does some of that as well. And still Shar does the majority and Nicole does some, but when you say who plays every instrument, it is either Shar or Nicole. And they check out everything that they can about that instrument. They play it, they check it for intonation, they feel it, they feel the neck, they put their hands all over the body of the instrument. They, just feel it. I don't know. They I don't know how to explain it. I know what they do, but I'm saying, you just want to feel it in your arms, and you can feel is everything okay with it. They look at it very carefully in the light, and I'm not saying things don't slip by, but I will say it is extremely rare that something slips by, and we think it's important to have what I think of as a third party, someone who did not string and set up that instrument, to look at it and look it over and say, does everything look all right? And if not, let's fix it up. So those of you that have ordered from us and received an instrument know that we do not ship it, or very, very rarely do we ship it out on the day that it's strung. Sometimes it's strung in the morning and we have time to look it over and everything's fine. It goes out that afternoon. But in general, things just don't align that way. We live about 30 minutes from the UPS store, so we only go down there once or twice a week, and it's usually not the day the instrument is being strung. But anyway, that is an answer to that question, kind of how does the instrument finish up its journey. With that, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.